Nawambia should learn in God in every situation.
Yeah.
So nilipanda kuuliza how do we like blame God be umeenda mahali umepata na kitu mbaya. So how do I claim God in such a situation?
Let me tell you one thing. This is what happens.
Yeah.
Maybe you are encountering a negative situation and it is overwhelming. First, do not react to that situation outside. The first step is not reacting to that. The first step is not reacting to that. Yours is to respond. How do you respond? From within. Take a deep breath in and out. Do not react to anything outside. If you are overwhelmed, take a deep breath within. Deep breath. Take time to be alone, even if it is 2 minutes, and be with your breath. You shall be guided. Let me tell you, it's not a procedure. I'm going to tell you this is going to happen or this one. Let me tell you. Dive deep within, be in your breath, and call the Christ within. Christ within me. Bring me answers and solutions. Bring me answers and solutions. I know they are there. And take a breath and relax. Like it is done. It is done. See everything how it changes. Do not react to anything outward. Immediately react to anything outward, you have fallen to the flesh. Immediately you react to something outward, you have fallen to the carnal. You cannot. You get overwhelmed because you are reaction. When you react to that, you are reacting that energy. There is negative energy outside, then you react the energy. That is reaction. And reaction comes through the 5 senses. This is fire, I touched it, it is hot. This is a negative person, I've seen them. You are not seeing God, you are seeing the appearance. The manifestation is what you are seeing of God, but you are not seeing God. Don't get overwhelmed by anything outside of yourself. Never ever get overwhelmed. If something brings you, if there is a situation outside, hata mtu akianza kugombana na wewe, ama if someone is provoking you, remember your breath, remember the breath, and take control of everything. The breath. I'm telling you, the word breath comes from the Greek Latin word spirare, and it is there in the same word where they took the word spirit. Remember the breath every moment. When you are overwhelmed outside of you and take breaths and calling the spirit within, what comes forth is inspiration. The word inspiration comes from the word spirit. Inspiration comes from within. People, nawambia, let us participate in physical world, but remember, everything is within. We are not to ignore everything. This is someone is buying a house, they are physicality. No, we get to participate, but not to get too attached. Get attached to that which is within you. Get attached to that which is within you. I'm telling you, when just make it a practice. Everything, every situation, you proclaim from within. Even if you are alone, you can just speak it. God is. If a thought comes of something you are projecting, which is negative, of a negative result, you just counterattack it. But that God is. I claim the divine in this. In any situation, just lock yourself. Take time in solitude yourself. 1 minute, 2 minutes. It takes you even 10 seconds. Breathe in, breathe out, and just proclaim. You are in a public toilet and proclaim inside there, God is, and I claim God in this. I claim God in this, and get out of 10 seconds. Beverly, listen to me. This, whatever I'm sharing with you, they seem to be very things which ni kama mchezo. Things what not is what to just go there somewhere, lock yourself, breathe in, and then you just proclaim that God is, and you claim God. I claim God in this. Someone will take it very lightly. They will take it very lightly, like lightly. Lakini wacha nikwambie, it is powerful. It is powerful. It is powerful. This is the same thing people do. This is the same thing people do when they are just about to get into a nasty accident and they call Jesus and they get out of that. This is the same thing. Beverly, I'm telling you, this is the exact thing. That moment, people are calling in truth and in spirit. They say Jesus and they get out of that accident alive and scratched. And it was nasty. And every other person died. You claimed Jesus in that. It's not calling the name of Jesus. You claimed the Christ in that. We have to wake up. You claimed God in that. When you are just about to get into the nasty accident and you called upon the Christ because you truly seeking the Christ, you called upon God to that, you claimed God in that, you claimed life, and you will be given life, and you get life. Other people die. This is what happens. When shit want to happen, and Jesus. It's not that you have called Jesus is sending you something or angels. You have claimed the Christ in that. You have claimed God in that. And it becomes so. Whosoever. That moment it is whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. Don't get overwhelmed with the appearances outside. They can project themselves the way they want to project themselves. Yours is God is. Claim the Christ in this. There is God in this. He can never be absent. God can never be absent here. Let me tell you, when you say God can never be absent here, let me tell you, when you proclaim it, it scrambles that energy of that situation and circumstances. And that energy and situation picks the new vibration you are sending, you are proclaiming on it. Then situation becomes an opportunity. Sawa, Beverly.
Yes.
Any other question, Beverly?
Nimeelewa sababu nimeelewa kabisa. Iko
Sawa.
sawa.
Ruth,
Asante. Yes.
you know, this is the first time we have involved you in our talk, eh? And let me tell you one thing before you comment anything. If there is anything, if there is anything which I have shared here and does not resonate with you, everything I have shared with you, use your own discernment. If anything does not resonate with your belief, drop it. Take only that which resonates with your soul. Yes, you can comment.
Okay, I'm so grateful. As you said, this is the first time I'm listening to you, and I think I'm in the right place. When I saw your comment yesterday on Kamau's post, I was really moved. I was really touched by it, and I felt that I needed to know more. That's why I got out to you, and I'm grateful you responded, and we are here. So whatever you have said, it touches me in every way. In fact, I've taken notes quite a lot as you're speaking. It resonates with me so much, and I think I'm finding the link that was missing. I'm grateful, and I really like what you're saying. It has really explained a lot of things that have been in my mind. I think as we chatted, I told you at some point that I even stopped going to church because there's so much confusion, not from the church, but within myself. From things that I've been reading, from searching my own soul, some things are not adding up. God seemed to be so far. God seemed to be, it's so hard to get God to listen to me and all that. But from what you have explained, I'm really grateful. I am in the right place. I'm really grateful. This being the introduction, but I feel it's like something that I've always known, but I've never known that I know. So you've explained it so well, and I'm so grateful. This journey that has just begun, and I'm sure I'll go far. We'll go far through your guidance. We'll go far. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Most of the things, everything, by the way, it's just when I'm sharing, when I share something, it's not that people will always that will be new to them. Sometimes, because what I know, what we are accessing everything in one consciousness. All the information is in one place, in this one God, from within us, from this one spirit. So when you say that there are things which you knew but you didn't know that you knew them, that is exactly that. Is just you need to be triggered, or to be for there to be a catalyst to trigger that remembrance in you, to bring you back to the remembrance of the magnificence of who you are. Because God is never something outside of yourself and separate from you. It's not a being up in the sky seated in some throne. He is within you. God is spirit. God is spirit, and he resides within you. The reasons why they are putting your attention outward, you have to go to this place and find God. You have to read this chapter. You do not have to do anything. You just have to be with yourself, disconnected to any outward attachment or identity. Just being with yourself. You don't need a pastor, a guider, a prophet, a messiah. You don't need anyone to find God. You need to be with yourself, disconnected to all physical aspects, period. Go into your, when it says you have to go back into your closet and close the windows. These windows we are told to close are the things of the carnal, things of the physical mind, things of the flesh, the earthly thoughts. What am I going to eat tomorrow? What am I going to do? My things. You disconnect from anything, everything, and become present to your breath. With your breath, you only need to be. When God says, be still and know, be still. You just have to be. You will know God. You will experience God. The light within shall be seen from outside. That's what I'm telling people. Hey, you don't have even to tell anyone of your belief. It's not your part. Like, me, Salim, I have this belief. It's a right belief. It is very correct. You do not have to tell anyone anything. Appreciate everyone's work. Appreciate everyone's belief. You believe in this and that. Wow, that is wonderful. May you be blessed and find that which you seek. I'm worshipping. I am this religion. It is well. It is very beautiful. I appreciate you. May God find you in your seeking. Oh, I am worshipping cows as our gods. Wonderful. I appreciate you. May you find God in your endeavor of seeking God. Do not go around telling people, this is wrong, this is right. Your way is not the correct way, mine is the correct. Listen to me. There is only one path to God. It is called God. And everyone is in that path because nothing exists outside of God. Everyone is in this path. There are those who are delayed, those who are stuck, those who are ahead, but it is this path. Therefore, if someone is delayed behind there, if someone is stuck there, don't tell them that they are not in this road and you are with them in the same road. Go back. Ask them, we are ahead, why are you behind? When they tell you, because you are ahead, just pull me up. Give me a push so that we'll be together. Then is when you start pouring out what your belief is. First, be the light. Let me tell you. First, be that light. Then it will be seen. It will be seen and felt outside, and they will come to tell you, wow, I want to be like you. Then this is when you tell Jesus saves this and that, this and that, this and that. Not going to tell people Jesus saves and there is no Jesus being seen in you. First be the light. Those who are behind, you went back. They have seen you as the light. You came to save them. And they will tell you, hold me. Because you reached out to them. You did not judge them. First be the light. It is no one's job to go tell people that this belief is right, this belief is wrong. Let me tell you one thing. God is omnipresent. Everywhere. Therefore, in everything. He can never be absent. Shikeni hizo masikio zenu. My religion is right, the other religion is wrong. Let me tell you, the God you believe in If you are at that stage, my belief is wrong, yours is right. If you are in that stage, at that stage, the God you believe in your religion, is not omnipresent. And if he is not omnipresent, he ceases to be God. That moment you are telling another person that their belief is wrong, it's not of God. The God you believe in your religion is not omnipresent, because the omnipresent God lacks no absence. He is everywhere, therefore in everything. Even in that belief which you said, judged, and separated from, that it is not of God. Do not judge and condemn, because by the same measure, you have actually judged upon yourself. That is how crazy it is, and the way we are separated as humanity. There's a lot of separation. He is that tribe, I am this tribe. They are that religion, I am this religion. I am that political party, I am this. They are that political party, I am this political party. It is separation. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. All these dramas of separation is what the fall of man was. Is what the fall of man was. That day you shall partake of the tree of knowledge of good and evil. You shall surely die. Tree of knowledge of good and evil is the physical mind. Is that which knows this is good and this is bad. But the mind of Christ, it does not see this as good and evil, this bad and this is good. It sees Christ outside of itself. It sees God. The physical mind is that which is the one which brings judgment. This is black, this is white. They are that political party. I am this political party. We are Kenya Kwanza. They are Azimio. They are not us. They are not us. What you deny in existence, you deny God. That's why I said Kenyans, they get to style up, or they are going to learn a very hard lessons through the separation we have, through politics and tribal. The pot is there. Let me tell you, we are going to experience, and this one is going to be experienced by everyone. Let me tell you, by everyone in Kenya. But for those who are balanced, they will sail through it calmly. And the others, I'm telling you, the kingdom of God is at hand, and is the one we are creating and experiencing. This separation of this place we call Kenya we have, of politics and tribes, plus on religions on top. They are going to cost us. But for me, it will not be a cost. It will be a lesson. It will be a lesson. If we cannot think straight as Kenyans, that there is no difference, we don't have and remove all the differences and walls of separations. This country, let me tell you one thing. As much as there are thousands of prophets, they can give prophecy and prophecy of this and that. Let me tell you, prophecies are potentials. We have to overcome this separation. Otherwise, separation itself is struggling to exist in the energies which are currently on this planet. That separation is going to bring something to be experienced before it falls. If there is any prophet who tells you that this separation we have of politics in Kenya and tribal separations, if they tell you, Lord told me this message that very soon we are going to be happy people, tell them there is storm first before calm. There is storm first. There is storm, people, before calm. There is storm before calm. Because of the vibrations which we have, the collectively as Kenyans which we have. We are stuck to the lowest energy chakras, lowest energy points about control, manipulation, and fear. This is where we are vibrating, lowest chakras. To transcend this, change starts with each and every other part. It starts with me, it starts with you. Be the change you want to experience in this country. I don't know, lakini twendeni nayo. It is hard to, it is very sad that we can never use our spiritual common sense. And many people, I don't know why people fall into separations. I don't know why it is hard for someone else to appreciate someone else of another belief, or to appreciate their other belief. I don't know why we can't get united as a community, as people, not tribes. Forget about religion. Religion is something global consciousness, but the consciousness of Kenya, even religion does not play a big part in separation. People party together, of all religion, they do shit together. It's only that time when they are being distracted and they are being told, hey, this is the true religion, this is the way, this is the true religion, in their places of worship. But immediately they get out of there, they have Muslim friends, they have Arabs, Indian friends, everyone have it's not part of the Kenyan problem. There is no religious separations here. Everyone is believing in their own true God, and everyone is pointing fingers to everyone else. But when it comes time to be happy and to party, those differences, they are kept there in the wardrobes of bullshit they come from. But what is killing this place is tribal and political separations because of power. People are fighting for power and control. There is manipulation, plenty of it. There is fear, a lot of fear. Let me tell you, there is a lot of fear energy. Let me tell you one thing. There is a lot of fear. It is being fed by a very stupid thing. Of late, there has been a fear. This is the work of fear. The work of fear is to create more fear. There is a fear somewhere that what if the court says we change the results. What if it turns around and the other person be declared the winner, the one who lost? There is a collective fear of the other side, of everyone who voted collectively. Like, what if there's that collective fear? It is fear, not specific. It is just fear. The work of fear is to manifest more fear. It is going to manifest something else. So I think we will be at the right place. For me, I'm not saying like and I don't want to say that it is doom. It is not doom. Let me tell you, it is experience. There's no doom. If I say we are going to experience shit, let me tell you, I'm not a prophet of doom. There is nothing which is not of God. There is nothing which is outside of God. There's nothing which is not divine. When I say that we are going to experience shit, they are lessons, not unless we experience painful lessons. Humans can only awaken through painful lessons. It is proven. That moment wako na shida na problem, ndio unakumbuka Mungu wangu, uko wapi? They only awaken when there is shit. So it works for the highest good, for the humanity. That's why I am neutral. Ikinyesha mvua tunatota nayo. Ikiwaka jua tunakauka nayo. Through that we learn, we evolve, we become greater versions of ourselves. And as I said, change starts with you, everyone else. That's why I told you earlier that please, it's not about you. Skizeni, it's never about you. It is never about you. It is about everybody else. Therefore, when every moment you remember, I send love and light of the Christ to the whole country. I send love and light. Every moment you remember, I send love of God to this country. I claim the love of God. Every time you bless, send love outward, everywhere, in everything, then we effect change. It starts with you, without anyone knowing, without anyone but yourself. Not praying about, God, I want this, my financial situation. Let me tell you what you wish. This is the secret of creating miracles. What you wish for yourself. What you wish for yourself. If you want to create a miracle, you want to manifest a car in 7 days, let me tell you, this is, if you don't believe me, do it truly. What you wish for yourself. Don't pray or attract it to yourself. What you wish for yourself, wish it and pray it to come to each and every other person in the world. You want a car? Pray somebody else and everybody else gets the same car. It's a Mercedes Benz. Pray, God. Cry with your tears. God, please. I wish a Mercedes Benz for everyone. For everyone. And that list, and that in that list of everyone, those who are supposed to be on the top list are those people you hate, you can't forgive, you don't like, you're jealousy of. Those ones, put them on top of that list. 7 days, wish them that which you wish. 7 days, wish all people. Top of the list is the people you can't stand to be, even to hear their names. Wish them that in pure truth, in truth and in spirit, and see what happens to you. When you pray for something else, when you pray for something magnificent to happen to another person, when you pray for healing to happen to another person, prayers are energies. Immediately something happens to another person, it has passed through the channel it was requested from. That is you. What you wish for everybody else. You wish a car. You have one car and you want to buy a new car. When you are in the street, wish everyone. And in fact, those beggars you see seated there, remind God, God, when you bless me with this car, first, don't forget them. Don't forget them, God. Everyone who is walking, God, don't forget this one. God, don't forget this one. God, don't forget it. Everyone. God, make it a day that I wish for a car, but first, God, please give him, give him, give him, give him, give him. Give them first, give them first, give them, give them. See what happens. When you say them, him, who, you have connected with them. There is something. It's not that everyone is going to get a car, but you have projected some energy of blessings. It will be that of cars, but of cars, now it is up to them to manifest it. But for you, you are manifesting it. They are walking, yes. They are beggars, yes. Them too, they should do that. You have already connected them to that. And that one brings you a car in 7 days. In 7 days. The car that you want. In 7 days. When I tell people life is not about you, it is never, but it is for each. It is about each and every other soul you touch with your blessings, with your prayers, with each and everything. When I say that everyone else is perfect as you are, trust me, everyone is perfect. If you deserve a Mercedes Benz, they are perfect. Even if they are a beggar, you have a Nissan and you want a Mercedes Benz. Those who are beggars, let me tell you, they are perfect. They deserve it. Therefore, ask God. Life is not about you. It's about you becoming the source. We are here to become the source through which God will be glorified. So be the source. And to be the source is not giving out money. Be the source. People do not need to know that you are praying to them. It does not take carrying luggages to just say, God, I pray for each and every soul that is in the land of Kenya this moment. I send them love, light, healing, and everything. I send them divine protection, each and every soul which is in Kenya right now. I send. Where everything is love, is the energy of creation. Where love is projected, it is where it goes. When you say, I send healing, it's because you are looking down upon yourself. Everyone can heal anyone else instantly. There are no miracles. That is who you are. Don't think that when you say, I send love, I send love to all hospitals and healing to all of them, don't think it is just something lightly like, let me just send, I don't know. There is something moving. There is something. What is in you is the Spirit of God. When you proclaim, I send love and light, healing to the whole nation, something happens. Something happens. You as Beverly or Ruth or Sheila, you are just doing the talking. What does the speaking is the Spirit within. Talking is you, the physical you doing it, but that which speaketh is the Spirit within. You do the listening, but that which hears is the Spirit within. You do the looking, but that which sees is the Spirit within. Be carefully on what you tell, what the Spirit within. Be careful what you tell the Spirit within, that which looks or hear. Be careful what you project to it, that, hey, Spirit within. This is the negative person, that is the negative person, that is the negative person, that is negative person. It becomes that. Be careful. It becomes that. This situation is crazy, it's going to bring me down. It brings you down. These people are negative, they become more negative. It is not biased. This one energy, it is not biased. I create good and evil. I create light and darkness. I bring good and evil. I, the Lord God, doeth them all. Where you project him is where he goes and manifests as that which you have projected. The reason you are told, ye are gods. Where you project God is where God goes and manifests as that which you have projected. All our experiences outside are our own projections, our manifestation of God as in regard to the projection of that which we are experiencing. It is all about way. People, listen to me. Yes, there is life that's running upside up and down, but take time to be alone. People, take time to be alone. Take time to be alone. You will be inspired. You will be inspired. Me, I'm not talking through. I'm not talking through that is written somewhere. Take time alone, solitude. You'll be inspired. I don't like to tell people because it is written somewhere. Bullshit. Me, everything what is written anything outside of me, no matter how old it is a concept. The only truth which I believe is that which I will get from within myself. And I acknowledge the Christ within, the Spirit within. When I remember, I catch up with the breath. Shit, I'm always telling people to breathe. Shit, and I'm the one forgetting number one. And I take, even if it's, and then I forget. Taking time to be alone. Yes, they are friends, but man, you got to be alone. You will be inspired. All these things I'm sharing with people, a lot of things I'm sharing with guys, all the information I'm sharing with guys, I didn't read anywhere. 90% of what I'm sharing with you, like I didn't read anywhere. I didn't read anywhere. And I'm hearing people, and this is how people, to be religious is just stupid. Like I'm questioning myself. This is very tricky. These people are waiting for visions and dreams and this and that. I never see visions. Let me tell you, I've never seen a vision of light, of what, of nothing. Oh, dream of this information and then I write it somewhere. I've never dreamed of it. No vision, no, nothing. When you ask me, sometimes I will be sharing things with people. Like last time I was sharing things with Sheila on our Friday meeting, and Sheila and Kamau, and I was telling them whatever I was sharing with them, it's new to me. Even myself is the first time I'm learning that. Many of the things I talk with people will be always the first time. Me hearing the concept, it will always be the first time. How I know it, I don't know. I cannot tell you that this is how it feels. This is how it looks. I cannot tell you. It's not words flowing. It's not words I'm seeing them interpreting. It's not a vision I am seeing. It's not. When you ask me, I cannot say I'm seeing this or I'm seeing that. I'm seeing this or I'm seeing that, or all this inspiration is coming from where. I cannot tell you that it is coming from here or there. I cannot tell you. When I'm talking to people, I just find new information. When I'm seated alone, something just comes. And most of the times when it comes, I get overwhelmed. I call Sheila. Hey, Sheila, there is something. Give her a WhatsApp call, and we start talking, and I'm sharing with her the new concepts. Immediately I get them when I'm alone, and they will be overwhelming her. And I will always tell her, Sheila, these things I'm sharing with you, even me, I knew them today, even me. The same way you are overwhelmed, even me, I am overwhelmed the same way. Because she told me, Salim, hii mambo yako now, they are very deeper. Nikamwambia, vile unasikia wewe, is the same thing. I'm feeling me like, wow. I thought I started the journey. Kumbe, even I don't know if there is a journey existing. I'm sleeping. The more you think you know, you don't know. And it comes from within. The inspiration, it comes from within. Everything comes from within. When I go to do healings, it comes from within. When you tell me how I do my healings, I cannot give you a procedure. There is no procedure of experiencing God. There is no procedure or system of experiencing who you truly are. What you are. There is no system. I don't know. There is no system. I'm going here. You start here, cleansing, praying this prayer, and then healing. Nothing. I do nothing. I'm just there. Give me your hands, hold your hands, and just in the state of being. I am one with this person, and I am. And I am. I'm just sharing with them the vibration I am. And I am, because I firmly know that what is within me is God. Therefore, me and what is within me has no separation. Therefore, holding hands, and therefore I am, I share the love and the light of the Christ within me, with this person. Period. No rebuking demons, no. I share the love and light of the Christ within me with this person, and I see them whole. Then everything changes. People, everything changes. And everyone gets surprised there what is happening. Everything, the environment changes. Beverly, I'm not telling you a movie I saw somewhere. It is what is happening. I experience it. Everything changes. If someone was possessed, they become sober there and there. Wherever you have been kept, you get to be brought to wholeness there and there. Let me tell you one thing. The spirit within me has never failed me. It is my firm knowing. It has never failed me. God has never failed me. Any moment I call upon God, no excuse. I expect Him to show up, and He does. Because He's one with me, in me, around me. He shows up because He doesn't have to show up. He is already there. He is omnipresent. Don't need to call upon God. I just need to be there, present. It happens. I'm telling people, be in solitude. You'll think nothing is happening, but when you start doing funny things, you will know something. There is something here. All the things of healing and switching off electronics with the thought and reading someone's past life and doing readings for someone or doing a future reading for someone. All these things, even seeing anyone wherever they are, when I am where I am, if I want, I can do it. If I call you and ask you where are you, I do not need you to answer me. I can pick where you are. When you start doing these things, then you will know that there is inspirations come from within. Because they do so. Healings happen. And they are not, let me tell you, they are not drama healings of people jumping here and there and people shouting prayers and this and that. Nothing. If there are negative things, they live. With their violence, they live. You don't tell them, you don't shout at them, they will live. It is happening. Not only about possessions, and People get healed there and there. I've healed people of cancer. Instantly, and I told them, go for a check. They told me, I told them, don't trust my words. I'm saying, I told you, and I told her, you call me for healing. I don't need your belief. Me, I know. When I call upon God, He will show up. I do not need your belief for you to get healed. And also, I was speaking to her like that. I'm sitting on the other seat. The woman fell on the big. She was sitting on the big sofa. She like slided and alisha nguvu akalala hapo. After 5 seconds, she woke up. She thought I was going to speak with her, and she was waiting. I told her, it is done. Hii game haitaki drama. It is done. Akanambia what? Nikamwambia it is done, but do not believe me. The same people who told you have a breast cancer, go right now. Let them do a test for you. If they find you with any tincture of cancer within you, then what is in me is not God. And God does not dwell in me and any other person. We have to go back to the drawing board to find what God is, if He doesn't dwell within man. And it is not that I am holy. I am not a saint. I do all shit. I'm here to experience life. I will live my happiest thing. Don't tell me this is bad, this is good. Let me do it. If it is bad, I will see the bad side of it. If something is bad, you will experience the bad side of it. Don't tell me this is bad. Let me do it first. Experience it. I don't want concepts. So I'm not a saint. I make myself happy to any extent. But I know that is what I'm working with. I know that what is in me is God, and I'm one with that. And I do these stupid things. I bless. Love and light. Everywhere I send love and light, I bless. I pray for the country. I pray for the whole world. I pray for the universe. I pray for the last 4 years. I've never prayed for myself for the last 4 years. Never prayed for myself. I pray for everyone outside the world, everyone, everywhere, every soul alive. I do that only at night. I do that. When I finish praying for everyone, I sleep. It's not about you becoming that which you seek. People, it's about becoming that which you seek. You are seeking God, become a God. It takes a God to identify a God. Sasa kutangazia watu ati mimi najua Mungu. You do not know God. It takes a God to identify a God. The same way it takes a thief to identify a thief. It takes a God to identify a God. So act like one. Bless everyone. Send divine protection to everyone. Send love and light to everyone. Send healing to everyone. Everyone alive. Every soul alive. That is the work of God. Act like one. Then identify a God. Because if you can't act like a God, what you have identified is just a crazy thing like yourself. Immediately, you cannot act like God. Immediately, you are not blessing the whole universe. Immediately you are not sending love to the whole universe. What you have identified as God is not God. It's part of God, but not God. Because God is the one who gives life. And all what I'm telling you is what life is. Wishing good to the people. I'm telling you, everything changes around solitude, people. It does not take anything. It does not take reading books and this and that. It does not take you having a Messiah, a Bible or what. You don't need the Bible. Let me tell you, that Bible is within you. This is not a hearsay. I'm telling you, the whole Bible is within you. The last time I read the Bible physically is 12 years ago. 12 years ago. But when I want a verse, it will come. Let me tell you, it will come. When I want a verse about certain topic, it will come. How it will come, I do not know. I will not know. I will either type it, or when I'm talking to people, it will come. But where I got it from, I don't know. I'm telling you, God has got no system. You just have to be. You don't have to do nothing. All what you seek is within you. Everything you seek, answers, fulfillment, joy, happiness, is within you. You just have to be present in your reality. Participate, being present. Knowing that this and that all is of God. I claim God. I experienced this. This one was tough. It didn't kill me. It has made me stronger. Out of this, I've become of another level, a better version of myself. You move ahead and ahead.